Hey, it's Shawn Casemore here with another one of my video. Hey, it's Shawn Casemore here with another one of my video series on Sell More with Casemore. Just finished an interview, a podcast interview, where we were talking about how to use different strategies to get the attention of your prospects today, particularly in this environment where people are highly distracted, their email boxes are overflowing, and of course the trend is to move everything online. But what if you're selling a service, or what if you're selling a product that historically requires you get in front of somebody? It historically requires some sort of face-to-face meeting. The obvious response is, well, I'm going to switch my presentation, switch my meeting over to a PowerPoint slide deck or something that you deliver on Zoom. But first, you have to get their attention. How can you get their attention in order to set up the meeting to go through your presentation, right? That's what we're talking about. So I wanted to share with you 3 strategies that I shared with this gentleman on the podcast interview that he found very interesting because they're really a spin on what we've done historically in sales with a little bit of a different direction. Let me explain. Step 1, use the phone. Now, this is not about cold calling. I'm still a fan of cold calling, but really in today's environment, you're using the phone to get somebody's attention. Right? So if I call you, I have about a 90% chance or greater I'm going to get voicemail. If I get voicemail, I'm going to leave a message. The message is going to say who I am, why I'm calling, and that I'm going to follow up with an email potentially. And if I don't hear back from you in the email, I'm going to follow up again on a certain day and time. So it might look like this. Hi, Bob. Shawn Casemore calling. We met a couple of years ago at the XYZ conference. Not sure if you recall. I was going to send you a quick email because there's something I think you might be interested in based on a new product or service that our company has introduced, but I wanted to give you a call first. I'm going to send that email later today, and if I don't hear back, I'll give you a call this Friday at 9. If you'd like to speak with me, you can always call me direct at 555-1212. Talk to you soon. Right? Simple, to the point. Noticed it opened up a whole number of different avenues or ways in which you can connect with me and I can connect with you. I set a very clear next step, what I expect to do, but here's the important part. In today's day and age where everybody is sending emails and companies are getting so many emails, they're creating tougher and tougher spam filters that move emails over to spam and then people never get them. This gets people to look for the email. Let's face it, we're all very accustomed to going into emails and going into our spam filter if we don't see an email we expect. So by using voicemail, I get people to watch for my email. And if you use CRM systems today like HubSpot, Salesforce, they'll even let you track if the person opens the email. Okay, now what you do after that point, that's another video. I wanted to focus today on how you get their attention. So that's strategy number 1. Strategy number 2, direct mail. Now, I'm not talking about sending your brochure out or sending a pamphlet out. I'm suggesting you send a personalized letter. It can either be in company letterhead that you type up and personally sign, or it can, even better, be some sort of card you send along, like a thank you card, or a hello card, or a welcome card. Again, a great strategy to use to get people's attention because we all open our mail. Even when we get junk mail, I used to get these Publishers Clearinghouse. There were envelopes packed with coupons and stuff I would never use, but I would always open it just to see what's in there. We still do that today. So why not send something that's of value, that's of importance to the person opening it, to get their attention? Here's what that might look like. You take a thank you card, right? Put a personalized note inside of it that says, hi Bob, it's Shawn. Wanted to send along this card. We met a few years ago. I just wanted to thank you in advance for your time because I'd like to share with you a new product or service, whatever it is for your company, that we've just introduced. I'll send you an email and try and coordinate a time for this Friday at 9. Right? So again, you could shorten that up, you can lengthen it up, depending on how big you print, that may or may not fit, depends on the size of the card, but you get the point. I'm using this card to get their attention. It's of value, it's of interest, right? It's piqued their interest, especially if it's a thank you card. I want to thank you in advance for giving me your time. Right? A little bit forward, but it ties the meaning of the card together with what's inside, and it sets that next step. A great way to get somebody's attention because you know they're going to open their email. Here's the third and final strategy. Don't be scared to use text message. If you get somebody's cell phone number, don't be scared to text them. Now, if I text, I don't start there. Texting is always that next level. So if I left you a voicemail, like I shared earlier, I followed up on Friday and you didn't respond, you didn't answer, you weren't there. So you didn't respond to my email, you weren't there for the call when I said I'd call you Friday at 9, then I'm going to send you a text message if I have your cell number I can say, hey John, sorry I missed you. Would there be a better time to speak next week? And I'm going to put Shawn, put my name in there so they know who it is, because obviously from the number, they won't have my name programmed, right? Or if I sent you a direct mail piece and said I'll give you a call this Friday at 9 and you're not there Friday at 9, I may pop you a quick text message once again. Hey Shawn, sorry I missed you. Or sorry, hey Bob, getting confused with who I am here. Role playing gets very confusing when you're by yourself with a video screen. So I'm going to say, hey Bob, it's Shawn. Sorry I missed you this morning at 9. Would there be a better time to connect next week? Shawn. So text message is a great way, again, to break through the clutter. You're not using it, though, notice, as a preliminary means of getting somebody's attention. It's a follow-up means. I said I was going to do something. I did it. You weren't there. You haven't let me know you don't want me to do this, so I'm going to send you a text message. So in this interview, this gentleman found these very interesting because they're the same tools we've always used. We're just using them in a different way. So I hope you've enjoyed these, and I encourage you to try these and comment below on which of these 3 strategies you use today or that you test and you find great results with. I'm always curious. I use these out in the environment today to sell. My clients use them. They work, but I'm always curious how you're applying them and what your own best practices are. Until next time, get out there and sell something. In the meantime, you can check out our website if you'd like more tips and resources, www.ShawnCasemore.com, and we'll talk to you again soon. Take care.